This is our third take. We're trying, but we're not gonna do this over. We're just gonna go ahead. I was gonna wait. I was gonna wait to go over some of these comics because I had ordered from the Pat Shop. Patrick Gleason had a Summer of Symbiotes exclusive, but it hasn't come in yet. So I was waiting for that to come to add it to this lot that I have here. But I'm not gonna wait because it's not here yet, and there's a lot of comics that I've accumulated over the week, I guess. So I'm just gonna go through some of them. I have some. These are the comics that I've gotten from Coffee and a Comic. I have some. I have a few. I have a few back issues that I had picked up. And then I had gotten. I had gotten some new issues, recent issues that I've picked up. So I figured I'd go through a few, show them off, I guess, and see how that goes. So first, I'm gonna start off with I'm gonna start off with these Stray Dogs. Everybody's all going crazy over these Stray Dogs because they got movie homage covers and they're very sought after, hard to come by now because local comic shops don't have them. They're coming out with second, fourth, and fifth printings, which I'm hoping to get soon enough. But this is Stray Dogs number 4, and this is also Stray Dogs number 4. Honestly, I really don't know what horror cover this is paying homage to. So if you know, please let me know. I do not know what it is, but it's sure enough cool as hell. I like it. I'm still trying to get the rest of them, 1, 2, and 3. There's tons of movie homage covers out there for Stray Dogs. This is the Friday the 13th movie homage cover. Now everybody's all sought after these movie homage covers, but a lot of people are forgetting who done it first. And it was Deadpool. Deadpool's been did movie homage posters and covers. So these are Deadpool Day of the Dead movie homage cover. Scarface. These are all cool, and there's so many of them. I didn't get all of them, but they're all cool. I love them. This is making fun of Wolverine number 1, because it wouldn't be Deadpool if he didn't make fun of Wolverine. And this one is Aliens, one of my favorite movies, homage cover, which I thought was pretty cool. Picked these up, saw them. There was a whole lot more, but I couldn't get all of them in my hands because I had so many other comics to pick up, and I try to limit myself because if I don't forget it, I wouldn't have room to put none of them anywhere, right? And
yeah.
Comics seeping out of my walls.
You can't even fit them back there.
I got comics seeping from everywhere. I also picked up some really old classic goodness. This is a classic illustrated 124 H.G. Wells War of the Worlds. This is what was it? 1955?
No, 1966.
1966. That was a reissue though for the 66. It originally came out in 55.
Oh, was it? I don't remember.
Well, I guess that's what it was. But we did some research, and it was about 55, 66. You said 55,
yeah.
66. It was about 65, 66, and you could tell it was a first print because it had like 125 other issues on the back cover. I can't show the back cover because it's closed, but yeah, there was at first when we looked at it, it was like 168 issues back there, but when we looked through it, it was like it would jump numbers. It would jump from like 12 to 15 and then 20 to 25. So there was missing issues, but altogether there was 125 if you count them. So this is a first print, which is really good. This is a 25-cent cover, number 24, Classics Illustrated, H.G. Wells. Then I got Eerie 82, first appearance of the Rook. I thought this was really cool. My daughter was looking at me like, really? You're gonna get that old thing? And I said, yeah, I'm gonna get it. I thought it was really cool. And it's a first appearance of the Rook, Eerie, number 82. Thought it was really cool. I'm gonna get some. I've just got a delivery from Coffee and a Comic. coffee provided by Coffee and a Comic. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So there's a lot of other stuff that he's got on the way for me, but Coffee and the Comic is great. He always supplies you coffee with your comics, and this is what I got from Coffee and the Comic. I got Skybound X #2 because #1 was so awesome. I tell you all the time, like, I read the comic, and I don't remember a goddamn thing from that comic other than Rick Grimes 2000. I don't even remember any of the other stories. It's like 3 other stories in that comic, and I don't remember any of them. Only Rick Grimes 2000. The story was like, I'm a Walking Dead fan, so it doesn't matter. It was like Walking Dead universe to the third power. It was something only you can do in a comic book. It took it to a whole new level, different. It was just great. It was crazy. It had fucking aliens and zombies and lightsabers and people getting their head chopped off on the first issue. You couldn't go wrong. It was great. It was like reading Barbaric. It was crazy. It was good. But yes, I have not read this issue yet. This one's just came in today, so I'm dying to read it. And as you can see, he's on the cover with the lightsaber. It's crazy. It's crazy. Which he got from Michonne in the first issue, who, by the way, died in issue 1. It was like she got killed, and I'm like, wow, they just Xing people off for the first issue. It was crazy. I loved it.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Welcome to the spoiler room. Welcome to the spoiler room. But yeah, so I'm begging to read this. It's probably the first one I'm gonna read. I got Black Knight, Curse of the Ebony Blade #2, because I have 1 through 4 now, and I'm missing 5. The 5th one is the last one that I need to complete the 5 series. And I didn't see this, but I got a free comic book day Usagi Yojimbo there. Oh, that's a bonus. I guess he threw that in there. That's super cool. Free comic book day, Usagi Yojimbo there. Okay, I didn't notice that was there. That was cool. There you go. Now I got Web of Spider-Man #2, and I also got #1 second printing. This is the second printing because I didn't get Web of Spider-Man the first time around, so I had to pick up the second printing. Now a lot of people are going crazy over this Web of Spider-Man. I don't know why. I read it. I wasn't too hyped up about it. I don't know why everybody's going crazy over it. I guess because it's a key issue. Harley, I think it's Harley Keener appears in this comic book, who was in the Iron Man movie. I believe he was in the Iron Man movie, Iron Man 3. And I guess he appears in the comic book, so I guess it's a spec book, and that's the reason why everybody's buying it. But me personally, I didn't like the story. I didn't think it was all great. But I guess it's a great key book if you a collector like me, and I gotta collect them all or die trying. So I guess I gotta have it. So here it is, second printing. Sinister War variant cover. This one's pretty cool. Love it. I've gotten multiple variant covers of this. I had the other one, and I have this one. Pretty cool covers. Love it. Sinister War. Okay. All right. Barbaric. Now, I have to tell you, yo, this right here was sick. This comic was crazy. And why it was crazy? Because this dude right here gets cursed by a bunch of witches. Okay, there they go down there. There's a bunch of witches down here. He gets cursed. And apparently, he gets cursed to the point where he has to do good. He has to do good. But he has this axe. He has this axe that talks, a talking axe. And this axe needs to feed on blood. So if he's going to kill, he can only kill bad people. And it's crazy because he talks to this axe talks to him. They're funny, they're hilarious. It's very gory. It was a lot of action in here. It was super cool. I love this comic. I wasn't gonna originally get it, but I was like ordering comics, and my daughter was like, "You ordering comics again?" And I was like, "Yeah." I don't know what to get, so I just happened to throw this in there. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna throw this in here, and I got it. And wow, it was good. I actually like this comic, and it's crazy because every time that you can see the axe on the cover, you see it. It got a mouth and it's got blood, and it's crazy because every time this axe feeds on blood, it's like it gets drunk. It gets drunk because then he starts slurring his speech. He starts hiccuping. You know, like a drunk would do. It is so hilarious. I love this comic. It was crazy. If you have not read this, read it. Pick it up. This is a super sleeper. I loved it. I'm not gonna lie. Loved it. Aliens Aftermath. This was also good. This is basically what would happen after Hadley's Hope from the movie. So this takes place, I guess, right after the movie in Hadley's Hope. And I'm a big Aliens fan. Love that movie. I can't begin to tell you how many times I watched that movie. It's one of those movies I could sit and watch and I could, like, you know, spit word for word of what's happening on the TV.
I hate when you do that.
It's awesome. It's great. But this was a really good find. You know about this one.
Oh,
Nice
yeah.
House on the Lake. Number 2. Like I said, the first issue was super good. I can't wait to read the second issue. This one is really good. So I can't wait to get my hands on number 2 and read it and open it and see what's going on there. I got a lot of comics from Coffee and the Comic.
I can see.
X-Men number 1. I got X-Men number 1. This is the Rob Liefeld Deadpool 30th anniversary variant. I got it because it's Deadpool and I like Deadpool. So I got that variant. And then I got the Mueller, what was this, the 1 in 10 or 1 in 25 variant?
A 1 in 10, I'm
I think
pretty
it was
sure.
the 1 in 10 Mueller variant.
I remember looking it up.
Mueller variant, which was cool. I liked it because of the cover, nice black and white with the red. It has the members' names in red. It just stands out like the cover. This was just, I don't know why I bought this one. I haven't read it. I like to just fill up, I guess. I will read it. This is Frank Cho. Frank Cho everything. This is like a one-man project. He wrote it. He did the art. He did the cover. He did everything on this comic. Like, this is just Frank Cho everything. So yeah. And the cover is pretty cool. I think this is a quick synopsis. I guess it's about women who have to challenge or fight each other and go against nature, I guess. I don't know.
What?
That was the synopsis I got. I haven't read it, but I mean, hey, it's women beating the crap out of each other. Doesn't get any better than that.
Oh, well, wonderful. 10 out of 10, honestly.
Hey. Another X-Men number 1, Scotty Young variant. Yo, I love Scotty Young. I love all his variants. They're just so super cool. I love them all. If I can get every Scotty Young variant, I would. Trust me, I would. I just love them. So Scotty Young's the way to go. If you want a nice variant cover, Scotty Young's always the way to go. Those are all the comics I got from Coffee and the Comic. Follow him on Instagram. You can start a pull list with him. That's where I get most of my comics from, especially when I can't find them in my local comic book store, or when they're completely out, or so it's always best to go with somebody reliable online, and Coffee and the Comic is always the way to go. He's great in shipping. He's great to communicate with, and he gives you awesome coffee. It is great. So follow him on Instagram. He has a website, and start a pull list with him. He's also starting a book club next month. And whatever book that we decide to talk about on the book club, you could get it from him at a discount if you join the book club, which is also super cool. So you can do that as well. Always like to give him a shout out because he's great. If you want to do business, that's the place to go. So Coffee and a Comic,
My hands are
God
so
bless.
shaky.
Yeah, because I know I got so many comics here. I'm telling you. All right, so let's
Yeah,
do a
a
couple of
lot.
back issues. Let's do a couple of back issues. You even helped me with some of these back issues when we went
did?
to
Oh
Second
yeah.
Charles, and they had them for like $1.95.
Yeah, and I got my books.
So yeah, I got this Iron Man number 12. Apparently this is the debut of his God killer armor, which is supposed to like withstand nuclear apocalypse. So there you have it. Even if the world ends, we still gonna have an Iron Man in a post-apocalyptic Iron Man. That's great. This is also a cameo appearance of Arnie Stark, I guess.
Is that like brother or something? Cousin?
I have no goddamn idea. Don't ask me. I picked this up because it's Kang cover. This is Avengers 54. Kang was on the cover because everything Kang now is hot because
Yeah, I
Kang
wonder
appeared
why.
in the ending of Loki. So everybody's like, oh my god, we gotta go and get Kang covers now. So I found this Kang cover. It was only $1.95. Picked it up, took it. Was like, all right, cool. Kang's on the cover. Why not? $1? Sure. Yeah, because I'm a Ghost Rider fan. I like Ghost Rider. I really don't care what anybody says. I'm a Johnny Blaze fan. Robbie Reyes was a great Ghost Rider. I love the series. This is number 2, right? Yeah, no, this is number 3. I needed number 3 to complete 1 through 5. So now I got 1 through 5, Robbie Reyes, Ghost Rider. So this completes the 1 through 5. So I needed number 3. So I'm hyped to get this one. This was a good find. I was like, oh, Robbie Reyes? So I gotta get it. So I got Robbie Reyes. I got all new Wolverine 28. This is a minor key issue. Gabby, who is let me see if I get this right. Gabby is a clone of a clone of Logan. Did I get that right? I think I got that right. So she's a clone of Logan. And I guess in this issue, she finally gets the name Honey Badger, which was given to her by Daken. And Daken is Logan's son, right?
And rhymes with bacon.
That's a good point. Jesus Christ. All right, I got some Infinity. I got part 5 and part 2. So I have 1, 2, and 5. There's a 6-part series, so I'm missing a few of them. I'm trying to get all of them. So that's my motto: collect them all, die trying. I try to get the complete set. So I got 1, 2, and 5. So I'm gonna need 3, 4, and 6. So every time I go out and hunt, I'm looking out for these. This is only out here because you was reading it the other day. So
yeah.
Gotten this like what I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I got this. This was the Thor Annual 18. Which I also picked up because this was the first cameo appearance of Lady Loki, was it not?
Yeah, he like shapeshifted
into Lady Loki at the end of the comic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what this was. She pulled it out of my long box because she wanted to read it. So that's the only reason why that's there.
It had a good story.
Thor, Mighty Thor number 7. I only picked it up because I thought it was a key issue because it had a Viking Loki in it, but I don't believe it was this issue. I believe it was issue 8. That's the key issue, not 7. But I picked this one up anyway. 7. I got New Avengers number 1 just because it's a number 1. New Avengers. I don't really think it's a key issue, but it's always good to get a number 1 because number 1 is always the start of a new series, a new storyline, or maybe new characters, new team. So I picked it up. I got another Kane cover. This one's just a Kane cover. Avengers number 3. Kane Conqueror is on the cover. So I'm pretty sure everybody's like, oh my God, Kane, get Kane. So I got Kane. Boom. Found it, took it. Kane Conqueror. Apparently, I like Deadpool, but I don't have a lot of Deadpool. So I started picking up some Deadpool comics. Apparently, this one's done by, what's his name? Poston? That's how you pronounce it. I'm
Posen?
butchering his name. Yeah, I'm butchering it.
I
And
don't.
Dugan, who are comedians. So yeah, you know, Deadpool is always funny to read. So I love to read it. I got X Factor number 55. This is a Mike Mignola cover. Picked that one up. Thought it was cool. X Factor number 2. Because I have X Factor 1 through 10. So I was missing number 2, got number 2. I'm pretty sure this is a key issue too. Number 2 is a key issue. I believe it's a debut of a mutant who could project holograms of his thoughts.
Oh, that's
Which
kinda
I think
cool.
is a super cool power, right?
Right.
Right? So yeah, so that's what that one is. I got another Deadpool, Back in Black. Which is pretty cool. I got it because it looks super funny. I like Deadpool. He's funny. It's hilarious. Craven the Hunter was in the background, looking really creepy. So I thought that was pretty cool. Picked that one up, and then I got Uncanny Avengers number 1. Uncanny Avengers number 1, which is a brand new team mixed up of X-Men and Avengers. After the AVX or Axis event that happened, so this is a new team mixed with Avengers and X-Men, and it's a new storyline. So, boom, got that one. Picked that one, saw it, grabbed it. You know, now I got a whole bunch of new comics here. I got a whole bunch of new comics here.
You have so many comics. Oh my god.
Of course, I got Moon Knight. Moon Knight number 1. I'm itching to get the Ramita Senior Hidden Gem variant. Boy, I need to get my hands on that one. But yeah, this is the McNevin number 1, and then you say it. What? How you say it?
Knock. I think.
Knock. Headshot variant cover.
Yeah.
There's a lot of variant covers for Moon Knight number 1. A lot of them are really good too. A lot of them are really cool. But
Can you see that one? Hold on.
Which one? This one?
Show that one.
This one? Yeah.
Looks hella cool.
Yeah, it's cool, yo. I like the artwork in Moon Knight. It's super cool. I really like it. I'm not gonna lie. If you like this cover, you'll like a lot of the other variants. There was a Captain America 80th anniversary variant cover that was super cool because he had like flags or wings, and then it had the American flag on it in black and white. Yo, it was super cool. And I read this issue last night. I was back there with the light on while you were sleeping.
Yeah.
And this was the issue I was reading. And there was a part where he did his Batman thing. He jumped off the building and he was like gliding down, but it was super cool because he had his cape out. And while he was gliding down, his cape looked like a crescent moon. It was cool as hell. It was just super cool. I just loved it. The artwork was great. I loved it. I was like, damn, it was just super cool. I got House on the Lake. Nice House on the Lake. Again, this is the second printing. As you can see, the second printing. It's crazy because when we was in the comic book store and we picked it up, and I'm like, damn, this comic is toe up. Why are they selling this comic? It's so beat up, but it's how the comic looks. It's supposed to look like that. Like, it looks like it was burnt or caught in a fire, which is crazy because in the first issue, the Earth basically goes to hell and catches a blaze everywhere other than where they at in this house in a mountain on a lake. So it looks super cool that, you know, it looks like it caught fire, and you can see like the tip of it right here. The tip of it looks like it's burnt off. And it's really cool because it looks exactly like the next inner page. That piece there.
I
you're
had
like,
to
oh, I
fact
want to
check.
see if it. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You opened and he was like, oh, it is exactly looks like the first page. Like that is the corner piece of the first page. It looks exactly the same. So yeah, it was a super cool cover. Fantastic Four number 13, which I believe is a battle between the Thing and the Hulk, which was pretty cool. So I got that issue. Amazing Spider-Man 36, super cool. Miles Morales, I'm gonna speed through this because I got a lot. Miles Morales Spider-Man. This is the ending of the Saga clone conclusion.
Clone Saga.
Clone Saga, that's what I said? No, that's what I said?
You just said it backwards.
I did?
Yeah.
You know what? I had Star Wars in my head. I had Star Wars in my head for some reason, which is crazy. I had Star Wars. You think clone? The first thing you think is Star Wars. So.
No, not me.
No, not you. It's because you're not a fucking nerd. I'm a nerd. The first thing I think is Star Wars. So yeah. So this is the conclusion to the Clone Saga. Miles Morales, Spider-Man, Thor number 12. Let me tell you something. After what Donny Cates did with the Venom run, it's super awesome. I love Donny Cates, and it's like from now on, I think I'll probably collect anything Donny Cates touches or puts his hands on. I love Donny Cates. He's doing really good with the Thor series. This is part 4 of the Prey story arc. I think I have all the story arc pieces together now. So I think part 4 was the last one I needed. So which is why I picked it up. So I got Extreme Carnage, Phage, number one. This is one shots. They got a whole bunch of one shots with all the symbiotes from the previous Lethal Protectors. I think they have Phage, Toxin, Scream, Riot, all of them. So they're all gonna come out with a one shot. This is the Phage one, which I'm kind of upset because I really wanted the Scotty Young one. But I didn't get my hands on the Scotty Young. But I did get this one. So I was in my local comic shop, and now I had already ordered this from my man Frank Castle, Coffee and a Comic, but they had a copy. Sure enough, they had a copy. I wasn't expecting them to have a copy, but they had a copy, so I picked one up. I still have another one coming in the mail from Coffee and a Comic. Also some variant covers. So I'm waiting for that to come in, but I did pick it up. This is also the first book that he's gonna do on his book club. This is gonna be the first book. This is the first book we're gonna do. So I'm already ahead of the game. I read it already, and I'm not gonna lie. I liked the comic. I thought it was pretty cool. I'm not even gonna lie. I think this is a Joe Radcliffe cover. I'm not gonna do any spoilers or talk about the comic because we're gonna do a comic book club talking about it. So I'll save it for then. I have a Fantastic Four number 3. Now, the only reason why I bought this comic was because I picked it up and I said, this comic looks awfully familiar. Like, it looks so familiar to me. And I could not shake it. So I said, you know what? I'm going to get it because it's dawning on me, and it was dawning on me. So I came home, I went through my long boxes, and sure enough, I found a Fantastic Four 349 that I had from the 90s. I've had this comic since the early 90s, I believe. It's been in my collection for a long time. And what's crazy is that this is what it reminded me of. If you see a side-by-side, look at the familiarity of these covers. This is Fantastic Four 349. And then this is the Fantastic Four number 3 from the recent run. And it's almost identical. I mean, it's not identical in the art, but they still have, the Spider-Man in it. Ghost Rider's on the side. He's up there, in the Cosmic Ghost Rider's up there in the back. This one, he has his children. He has Valeria and Franklin in it. The Hulk is in it. Well, and this one is the Gray Hulk, Joe Fixit. But the covers are so similar. And I knew I saw it somewhere. I was like, it's reminding me of something, so I picked it up. And sure enough, I was right. I was like, I knew it reminded me of something. So I thought it was pretty cool.
And there's two of the things on this one.
I thought it was pretty cool that they look the same, right?
Yeah. You remember when we found 2? There's 2 of them, remember?
2 what?
2 of the things.
Right, because in this one, right, we was debating about it. I mean, it had me like, I really got to read this comic again because I'm looking at it and maybe somebody else knows. I don't know. But there are 2 things.
Yeah, I've got to zoom.
There's 2 things in this comic. There's a thing here, and then there's a thing here. So it's like there's two of them. Why are there two of them? We were so baffled of why there was two of them. You know, I don't know. And then we're like, oh, well, you pointed out that the shading was different from one to the other. You know, one was darker, one was a bit lighter, but I mean, there's still two of them. I don't know why, but yeah, you pointed that out, and I was like, yeah, you're right. Why is there two of them in there? You know, and I've had this comic since the 90s, so I don't remember anything about this comic. I'm pretty sure I read it, but I don't remember anything about it. So, which is also cool because the Punisher's in it. I'm pretty sure he makes an appearance, so the Punisher's in it. Yeah, so I thought that was cool. All right, now we're gonna get into some Walking Dead because I love Walking Dead, and since Walking Dead Deluxe came out, I figured I never had the pleasure of enjoying collecting the Walking Dead when the first run came out, because I wasn't interested or knew anything about The Walking Dead till they were well in their 5th season. Is when I started watching it, you know. And by then, the comics were already expensive. They were already far along. They were skyrocketing because whatever. But so I got Negan Lives. I got Negan Lives #1 because I don't care what nobody says. Negan is the best anti-villain in the world. I love this character. I love Negan. Yo, he is just great. I just love Negan. I don't care how many times in this show he says balls.
Constantly. Every episode he appears
This guy's got an infatuation with balls, but he is a great villain. He's a great character. I love him. You know, I can't get enough of him. I got the Negan bat up there. I got the Negan bat up there. I'm just such a great fan. As you can see, I'm a Walking Dead fan. I love The Walking Dead. So I've been trying really hard to collect all of the Walking Dead Deluxe as they come out. I just recently got number 17. Deluxe number 17 right there. I'm currently right now have the run from 1 to 20, is it?
I think so.
From 1 to 20 straight, right? I got it from 1 to 20 because I just recently got the Walking Dead 19 first appearance of Michonne, which is one of the most popular of the Walking Dead Deluxe comics right now. This is the first appearance of Michonne, Walking Dead Deluxe. There's multiple covers. Unfortunately, when I went to my comic book store to get them, they were only allowing one per customer. One per customer. I couldn't get all the different covers or as many as I wanted because it was only one per customer. So I had to choose which cover I wanted and just grab one. It's crazy.
A scam.
So yeah, I was so upset. I was like, I only could take one? Oh my God. So yeah, so I currently only have 2 covers. I thought this one was the coolest cover. So I picked this one up and I have this one. I'm pretty sure there's probably like 4 more covers. All great covers. I do want to try to get as many covers as possible. So I am on the lookout to get more of these covers. Those were really cool to have. I picked up the Walking Dead 192 Death of Rick Grimes. Let's have a moment of silence. Yeah, so
he was kind of annoying.
He's the greatest character in Walking Dead ever. So this is the special commemorative edition cover of Rick Grimes. Kind of like a tombstone right there. I thought it was a really cool cover to have. And then I have, last but not least, number 12. Walking Dead Deluxe. Boom. And that was everything I've gotten, within the last week and a half?
Yes.
About a week and a half?
You ordered a lot. And you still have a lot coming in.
And I still have a lot coming in. So I got a few coming in. I'm really, really hyped for that Patrick Gleason to come in. I want that Patrick Gleason to come in. Those comics are super cool. So I got these piles here to sort through and put away and keep some out to read. But that was what I got so far. Thank you very much. Thank you for spending time with me.
My hands hurt.
Yeah. The Arson, she's right there. She's the camera person right now.
I have to like wave weirdly.
She's the camera person right now. Hopefully, if we keep doing videos, we'll get better. We'll get better lighting. I'll get a better background. Maybe a fucking chair. Something to sit on because my ass is numb as hell.
Get a tripod.
Get a tripod or something, you know. Get a sidekick to sit with me and just look stupid.
Okay, that's rude. That's rude.
Yo,
Rude.
peace out later.